Guys, welcome back to the pregnancy updates. I don't know why I was smiling just then because I feel terrible. I am working from home today. I am 5 weeks and 4 days or 5 days. Honestly, I don't actually know. But I'm in the 5th week, like 5 weeks pregnant, almost 6 weeks. And I feel a little bit horrendous. I felt quite nauseous this week, which is reminiscent of the first time I was pregnant. This is my second pregnancy, and it very much is, it's all kind of flooding back, and I do remember how much I struggled in that first trimester last time, and I'm really just hoping that that is not going to be the case this time round, because this time round, of course, I've got a toddler to look after as well. And sort of to make things worse, I am on my own doing that, like in the week at least. So to be sick and looking after a toddler absolutely fills me with dread. Like that part of it is, really, really daunting and scary, I can't lie. However, the things that have been helping me get over the sickness in at least these early weeks is definitely not like in full force yet. And hopefully it doesn't get into like full force as much as it did last time, but yeah, it's pretty mild at the moment, and I haven't actually physically been sick, which is a massive bonus. But things I've been like doing basically to help me not feel sick is eating little and often, and that's like the main thing for me. Is even if you do feel like nauseous and you don't want to eat, the best thing to do is have something really small. That's one of George's toys. So yeah, eating little and often, trying to keep on top of like drinking water and stuff, but to be honest, that kind of makes me feel ill, which is not good. But I know that I am a little bit dehydrated at the moment, so I think what I'm going to do is actually buy a water bottle, like a big litre water bottle, and make sure that I'm drinking like at least 2 of those a day. I think the recommended amount is 3 a day, which is pretty intense. Oh my gosh, that toy. But yeah, in terms of the other symptoms, other than like the sickness or the feeling like nauseous, I've got a little spot on my sort of chin area, which is definitely a hormonal thing. I don't often get those spots anymore because I've got like a pretty decent skincare routine, and that's sort of like fixed me up. But I've just got a big old, like, it's proper sore. So I'm hoping that isn't the start of like my pregnancy skin. I'm hoping to get that pregnancy glow in the second trimester, like I did last time actually. So hopefully that is just like, yeah, a little one, and it's gonna go away and never come back. My boobs are huge, like absolutely huge, and they're not as sore as they were last week, but they are absolutely huge, and yeah, pretty tricky tight. So I'm hiding myself in sort of baggy jumpers and stuff at the moment. I feel generally like a little bit bloated, like my food seems to be like sitting in my stomach for longer. I'm a bit constipated, which I know is a bit gross, but like I don't really know why that is, but I've heard that that's a fairly common symptom as well in the first trimester, early days, like being constipated, feeling bloated, and just like a bit sluggish. And I feel like there's a correlation between that and the fact that like your blood circulation is obviously being diverted right now. Like you're not getting everything that you usually get from your own blood circulation and everything, because some of it's being diverted to a growing like fetus or embryo. I'm not really sure where they are at this stage. But yeah, I'm also like really cold, like my hands are really cold, my feet are really cold. It's currently the end of October, early November, like when I'm filming this. So yeah, obviously it is cold anyway, but like I'm significant, like my hands and my feet are so cold, my nose is cold, and that's because my circulation's never that good, but in pregnancy it tends to go even worse, again because like my blood and stuff is being redirected to this like growing thing inside me. So yeah, that's like another little update. I think I'm gonna leave it there because like I said, I'm just not feeling the best right now. I'm hoping this is just like a 1-day thing and I'll feel better and I can catch up with you a little bit later in the week before my 6-week vlog. I'll like finish this vlog off to like update you on anything else that happens. But yeah, for now, that's everything I have to say, I think. But yes, keep your fingers crossed for me, guys, that this does not continue and I yeah, get away with this first trimester fairly easily. Keep those fingers crossed. Hello, it's now a couple of days later than the last time you saw me. Still, I'm actually just on my last day of being 5 weeks pregnant, so I thought I would finish this vlog off just by giving you guys a little bit of an update. I'm still feeling sick every now and then, but eating like a little bit of just toast or crackers or something like that does kind of curve that. So I'm actually just putting some pita bread in the toast for now, and I'm gonna dip it in some hummus, and that's gonna be like one of my little lunches. I'm basically just eating like little and often, and it does sort of do the trick. It's just really like oh god, it's just awful when you're first, yeah, when you feel that nausea come on. It's just horrible. So yeah, hopefully just eating little and often will continue to be enough for me. But yeah, it's definitely got worse towards the end of this 5th week, and I'm just a little bit worried that it's going to continue and get worse, but you know, is what it is. I am like pleased that I'm going to go into my 6th week soon of my first trimester, because you're like halfway through the first trimester then. It's like a good little milestone. So, well, I guess it is. I mean, for me, every week is like a little milestone. Taking another week off is like, right, cool. It's still very early days yet, obviously. George is just in the other room at the moment, if you can hear him. But yeah, I'm feeling quite bloated. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm feeling quite bloated this week. And I think I've probably already said that. Just don't feel like great in myself. I've started taking my pregnant care in the evenings now, because because they're so massive, aren't they, the pregnant care pills, that I felt just nauseous again, like taking those. So I took them in the evening and that seemed to be a bit better. Again, I haven't actually been physically sick yet, which again is a win. However, anything like tiny was making me feel sick. So I drove yesterday about 45 minutes and then did stuff during the day, and then drove 45 minutes back, and I felt really, really sick when I was in the car. My pita bread is just done, so I'm just going to do that now. Yeah, I felt really ill when I was driving, and I feel like it's the motion sickness. Like, you're already feeling a little bit nauseous, plus the motion I think just made it a little bit worse for me. So yeah, that wasn't very pleasant. But again, I just had like a little bit of toast when I got to my friend's house, and that, like, it made it so much better. Definitely like the normal things that I would normally eat, I'm not really gravitating towards as much. Like, I just want plain beige things, like things that look like this. Absolutely. Even the hummus I'm not that bothered about. I just, like this morning I just had white bread. I never normally have white bread, but I had white bread, like toast with a little bit of butter. And normally I like a bit of Marmite, chocolate spread, like jam, something on it. But yeah, I just had like plain toast. It's just working for me, so I'm just gonna stick with the beige, stick with the easy things, and yeah, go from there. Like last night for dinner I had wedges, like literally just wedges, and it was perfect. So I forgot that's all you really want. You don't want anything that tastes nice, and I'm such a foodie, and I love like my spicy food and just like acidic food and salty and like flavoursome food. Yeah, and I'm not gravitating towards that at all at the moment. So I've got my pita bread, I've got my hummus. I really need to eat this, guys. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better after eating that. I've just realised that my hair is like soaking wet still. I've obviously just washed it. I haven't had the chance to dry it just yet. But yeah, I also wanted to say that I've got this like weird metallic taste in my mouth at the moment. And also my gums seem to be like just really rubbish at the moment. Like they keep bleeding and like just really uncomfortable. Which is annoying because I'm still not registered at a dentist. It's because we moved locations like 3 or 4 months ago. You know what it's like trying to get registered at a dentist, like an NHS dentist. It's just almost near impossible, so I might have to go private just to check my teeth and my gums and stuff, because it doesn't feel the best. And I know in pregnancy, obviously. Hello, darling. Hello, you. Mwah. Can I sit here? So yeah, I know that in pregnancy, obviously, your gum health and like dental health can like deteriorate a little bit because everything's being redirected to the embryo or fetus. Similarly, like I just don't have as much energy as I normally do, and obviously that's where, George, please don't touch that. Obviously that's where like the baby is getting some more of my blood flow is being like redirected to them and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, all in all, a good 5th week of pregnancy. I'm really hoping that the sickness is like limited to how we are at the moment, like a little bit nauseous, eat a little bit of pita bread or toast or cracker, and then I feel okay, and then I can maybe survive this first trimester with a toddler. Wish me luck, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to report for week 5, and I will catch up with you next week for week 6 of this pregnancy. Bye!
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.